The real estate business is absolutely phenomenal because there's so many different ways to make money. I mean, real estate in the USA is half of its GDP is real estate. Come on, there's so many different ways to make money in this business.
I've watched you do this several times. You're like, okay, well, the property won't work for this. Let's find another solution. You're always
Yes.
looking for one. And a lot of people have the tendency that if something doesn't fit their box, it's worthless to them, or
Yes.
they can't be bothered with it. I've seen you help coach other agents like, hey, why are you giving that to an investor? Why don't you buy it yourself? Can you
Yes.
share a little bit more?
I see a post on Facebook the other day from another agent that sells a lot of homes like us and has also been trained by the same organization, like Ferry organization. And he's listing a duplex. I'm like, bro, why don't you buy it? Why didn't you do the deal? Why are you looking for a $10,000 commission when you can acquire an asset and lower your tax liability, et cetera, et cetera? Think like an investor, think like a business person versus have those realtor blinders on.
So how does that happen? So for yes, talk to us like we're dumb.
So many of us may have started with a brokerage called Keller Williams, and Keller Williams has Bold, which is Mike Ferry Training Light, and they have the Bold 100, where you have to go do 100 contacts in a day. So what did I decide to do? My motivation that day was, one, I was going to find a home in that neighborhood because my ex-wife and my kids lived in this Winter Park neighborhood, and I was hell-bent to own a Winter Park pool home. So on that day, dressed the part, and I went door knocking. And you're a door knocking expert, and you know it works. I went up, down, and around the corner, knocking on every door, but I was just looking for the one property. I was looking for a property that needed work. And that's what I look for. I look for beat-up properties. I look for vacant properties. And I came across this property, and of course it was all overgrown. It had a stake in the front yard with a notice from the city. I said, so peeked through the windows, empty, went around the back. Pool was filled with 1,000 frogs. It was green, it was nasty, all overgrown. I was like, this is perfect. I love this. Stuck my card in the doorway, put a door hanger, we buy houses, skip traced the owners, called them up. And they're like, we just got you. We're at the house. We just got your card. I said, fantastic. Yeah, I said, I'd love to meet with you folks. That's if you folks are entertaining offers to sell the home. How did you know? We were about to call you. Made the appointment. Within 2 weeks, had the contract signed with an option to purchase. Because at that time, I had foreclosures from previous 2008, 9, 10 properties I had to give back. I couldn't get a loan. So I got the property under contract. I got the asset under contract, but with a lease with an option to purchase. So I got the property under contract. I moved in. The kids lived around the corner. Oh my God, daddy's in the neighborhood now. And within 2 years, I had the kids living with me, and the ex moved somewhere else. Win-win. And then I closed on the property, and it's doubled in value. It's one of the best pool homes in the neighborhood, and Winter Park is nothing to sneeze at, ladies and gentlemen. And so my time is done on that property. I'm going to cash out, and I'm going to take that money, invest it somewhere else, most likely starting a private lending business. And something else, it's all this money that we're making, we need to reinvest it. Our money needs to grow. And again, most agents have short-term-itis, but I got to survive. I got to pay the bills.
Yes.
Well, let's not think that way. Let's think as business people. The real estate business is absolutely phenomenal because there's so many different ways to make money. I mean, real estate in the USA is half of its GDP is real estate. Come on, there's so many different ways to make money in this business.
I love that you bring this up because you're a person who always looks for solutions. I've watched you do this several times. You're like, okay, well, the property won't work for this. Let's find another solution. You're always looking for one. And a lot of people have the tendency that if something doesn't fit their box, it's worthless to them, or they can't be bothered with it.
They pass.
So that's a great quality that is likely served you really well throughout your life.
Right.
So I interrupted you to ask you about the deal, but tell us more about your goals.
Okay, my goals, I'm going to do 56 goals. 8 will be buyer control. By the way, I just got another buyer contract signed today.
56 deals, not goals, right? You said 56 goals.
Deals, yeah.
Deals.
My income, 56 deals, yes, exactly. I'll do over $500,000 in commissions.
And you're going to finish your beach house.
I'll finish my beach house. You're invited. Bring the kids.
Can't wait.
But more importantly, looking to grow this organization. I see at least adding 15 people to my organization, and that's just a start. But more importantly, giving to the organization whenever I'm called upon. And I see myself, and I've rocked many stages, many nights. We're talking House of Blues, et cetera, et cetera. Those types of venues, I see myself on stage at, versus doing rock and roll, doing real estate, presenting how to present this way, or how to get this deal done, or how to find a deal, how to continuously bring in new business by doing one thing, that's doing an outbound and calling sessions every morning, which is very important. So that's where I see myself going with this organization, and just growing the business and growing myself and growing my skill set. And that's what attracted me to the Elite Builders.